And we're still introducing new sounds that we've not heard yet on the whole song. Like, the thing about Gunshot that I think makes me love it so much is, like, there's almost no repeated material. Even though we're in the chorus here, the drum loop's different, the lead synths are different, the ad-libs are different, the percussion is completely different. All that's the same is the melody, and the melody is super unique compared to all other K-pop melodies. It's just the same, obviously, as earlier in the chorus. This song is just, it's new material. The bridge is almost completely new synths, almost completely new percussion. The verses are completely different from the chorus. The pre-chorus is completely different from the verses and the chorus and the bridge and the intro and the outro. It's just, it keeps moving and keeps adding new things and new things and new things, and it never once gets stale. Never once does something boring or repetitive or uninteresting. The whole time. Hello everyone, what is going on? My name is the Newbie Warrior, and welcome back to my K-pop reaction channel. I post new K-pop reaction videos here almost every single day, and today I'm very excited. I'm going to be reacting to KARD's single album. I am super pumped because I found out there are indeed B-sides for this. I was a little bit sad when I found out it was a digital single instead of a mini, but it's not a digital single. I think it's a physical single. But anyway, but then I found out, nope, there's two B-sides as well. So I'm pretty excited. We have two new KARD songs, plus I'll probably listen to Gunshot again, away from all the distractions of the flashing colors and edits, and also Somin looking better than Somin has ever looked, except maybe that one scene of Bomb Bomb in the water. But listen, okay, I'm super excited. If you want to see my first reaction to Gunshot, obviously that will not be in this video. That will be linked in the description below. It'll be at the very top link, so you can go click that. I love KARD. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Not sure about the auto-tune so far. Okay. I like the vibe of it. I like the bop of it. I'm not a huge fan of the way that autotune is being used. Stylistic, aggressive autotuning is not something I'm personally a fan of. So, not in love with the sound of the autotune vocals so far. But we'll see. Maybe I'll come around. Yeah, see, I think everybody sounds okay except BM. I think BM autotune sounds bad, and it's the same problem I have with Ravi autotuning, and it's like, if your voice is naturally that cool, why would you ruin it with autotune? Because anybody can autotune, right? And for most of us, it makes our voice sound more impactful or more memorable to a lot of people. With BM, and with other people that have very unique, interesting, cool voices, to me it just makes your voice less interesting. So. But everybody else sounds good so far. But the BM crooning at the beginning in auto-tune, I don't know about. See, and that's Jasif auto-tuned as well. I don't really like how Jasif sounds auto-tuned either, actually. Both of the girls, Somin and Jiwoo, sound pretty good so far, in my opinion. I just don't like the auto-tune on, specifically on Jasif and BM. It's just not a sound I like. The melody is really nice. I especially like that da 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 da. I like that, and there's like a little bit of swelling on the big da da. I actually don't dislike. You'd think I wouldn't like this. But I actually like it. It's just the auto-tune rapping from BM and Joseph that I don't like. I like everything else. The instrumental's not my favorite ever, but it's pretty solid. Okay. Ooh. That was pretty vocal. See, like, this should be hype. This rapping, this like, these high-tempo, quick lines, like these double-time lines. I'm a big fan of that sound, especially to build hype in a pre-chorus like this. Or like out of a bridge back into the chorus. Except I just don't like that auto-tune. I just don't. I'm just not a fan of stylistic auto-tune. I just don't like it. Folks, stuck in my head. Ooh, pretty ad-lib. See, like, the use of auto-tune here at the end isn't as bad. Like, that, if it was just on the outro right there, that's bearable. But yeah, no, I really, sorry. I feel bad because I love KARD, but I'm not feeling basically just purely because of the sound of the auto-tune rapping. And the auto-tune singing. Once again, people, whenever I make this argument about against auto-tune, people are always like, don't you know all pop music is auto-tuned? Haha, you do like some songs that are... Let me be very clear. When I say I don't like auto-tune, what I mean is I don't like... By the way, also, the use of the word auto-tune is kind of like the use of the word Kleenex. It's not actually auto-tune. It's probably Melodyne, but there's a bunch of different pitch correction software. But the point is, I don't like the sound of aggressive auto-tune for the purposes of changing the way something sounds intentionally, like the style of it, right? I'm not saying I don't like music that has auto-tune touching it up, because that is pop music. So, that's any produced music, to be honest with you, and I understand, why would you not tune up notes here and there if you know, to make yourself sound a little bit better on a song? What I'm talking about is when BM, who normally has just the coolest sounding voice I've ever heard in my life, or one of them, then decides to sound like, yeah, that's like, his voice loses any and all appeal for me, and I just don't want to listen to it. So, apologies, I'm always honest, you guys know that. Hopefully, I never hear that song again. The stylistic auto-tune, I hate it. Love the vocalization. I think Somin and Jiwoo both popped off on the song. Some of the actual flows that BM and Joseph were getting into were fine. Not the best I've ever heard from them, but like pretty solid, but I just can't enjoy them. Like I can't listen to them on purpose again. So, it's auto-tune. So, okay, on to Gunshot again. This is not my first time hearing the song, obviously, because I just reacted to it. So, like I said, that'll be linked in the description below. Let's listen to it again. Without the MV this time. Without Somin being so hot that I can't pay attention to the music. Something I forgot to mention in my MV reaction, I totally thought she was gonna say mother effer here. Like, the way that this flows, it ends up being, like, not at all what she's saying, but I don't know, like, initially that's what I expected, and I was like, whoa, that's aggressive. Yeah, mother, 4 letters? I thought that was gonna be mother... Even, like, this level of auto-tune is fine. Like, there's a little bit of the stylistic, but it doesn't overshadow the vocals. I mean, the rap. You can still tell it's BM sounding cool like BM. On I can't even tell it's BM. So... Love this pre-chorus. And then the melody... Okay, the melody in this chorus is super, super dope. And just the the use of the the double gunshot, the double tap, like it's a percussion hit, like boom, boom. That's so cool. I love the space they give here before Jason starts. Ooh. Oh, I love this chord breakdown. These big as she comes in, as long as you love me, da 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 da. There's so much impact and weight here.
As long as you love me, the good or the ugly, 무엇이든 다 괜찮아. It's like you control me, without you I'm lonely.
And the snares. Oh, just that really meaty double tap. That boom, boom. Oh, it's so nice. Other favorite part of the song, the way this bridge, it's like it builds like a normal bridge, but then you go into this really hype like post bridge section, and it's like it's really cool. This whole, listen to this very carefully. Nice saw, we haven't heard that yet. The snapping we haven't heard on the whole song. Complete instrumental swap. Shot, 3 shot, 4. Oh, the 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. It's really cool. Shot, 3 shot, 4. Boom, 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 boom. That drum beat is so driving. And we're still introducing new sounds that we've not heard yet on the whole song. Like, the thing about Gunshot that I think makes me love it so much is, like, there's almost no repeated material. even though we're in the chorus here, the drum loop's different, the lead synths are different, the ad-libs are different, the percussion is completely different. All that's the same is the melody, and the melody is super unique compared to all other K-pop melodies. It's just the same, obviously, as earlier in the chorus. This song is just, it's new material. The bridge is almost completely new synths, almost completely new percussion. The verses are completely different from the chorus. The pre-chorus is completely different from the verses and the chorus and the bridge and the intro and the outro. It's just, it keeps moving and keeps adding new things and new things and new things, and it never once gets stale. Never once does something boring or repetitive or uninteresting. The whole time. Yeah, okay. If you want to hear my full, complete first reaction, my actual first take on Gunshot, like I said, that'll be linked to the description. Highly recommend you check that out. Also, that MV is so dangerous. Yeah, but let me just say, that could end up being one of my favorite title tracks of the year. Like, because it's so unique in what it does, and the dynamic, the use of new material and the pace of it is relentless. It's almost like EXO's tempo, not musically obviously, but in the way that it's almost all new material. There's constantly brand new material. You've never heard this drum before. You've never heard this synth before. You've never heard this kit before. You've never heard this ad-lib before. And it just does that the whole song. There's almost no double back. That sort of songwriting is what really hooks me individually. So, okay. Hold on. This is the last new KARD song of the day. Let's go. Hopefully I like it more than Ooh. Spacey, maybe? Ooh. Yep. Already, this 17 seconds is better than the entirety of Yeah Yeah. I like this a lot. Just the mix of it, the fact they're leading with that xylophone. I also really like that. I don't know what that is, but I like it. Probably just like some drum fill, but. Man. Uh-oh. Okay. Here comes the auto-tune again. I will say this is way less aggressive than Yeah Yeah. And I can tell this is actually J-Sif. Which, on Yeah Yeah, that could be literally any two people that is speaking Korean. Like, any two men. It could have been me. Like, it doesn't matter. That's the auto-tune I hate, is the auto-tune that removes character. This auto-tune is fine. It's not my favorite. I'd prefer it's not there, but it doesn't ruin it for me. This is like that Sean Kingston tropical R&B reggae tone style of auto-tune. Which is fine. Okay. I love the desperation of the vocals. All these vocals are sung like they're belted almost, and then obviously they took the attack off of it, so they're not super loud. But the intensity of them is like they're being screamed in pain or like in desperation. They're all very strong lines. It's interesting. We'll be right back to love. Oh, I really like the drum fills on this. Man, that bass is so meaty. This is gorgeous. Incredible switch up. That's a really cool that the beat just drops out completely there. That's good. That's a really interesting way to introduce the rap. That was good flow too. That's really smooth. Ooh, so man. Oh, I love KARD. Did I say I love KARD? I love KARD. I love this riser too. It's so bright. Man, these drum fills are unreal. Nice, pretty bridge. Ooh, BM's gonna rap on the bridge. I was like, interesting we haven't had a BM verse yet. We don't always need one, but... Ooh, that's impactful. Time waits for nobody. Hey! Pop off one time! Wow, this song is incredible. I really like that song. Red Moon's great too, but that's not what we're listening to today. I really like this song. The production... Oftentimes I talk about cheap samples, and I talk about like cheap claps. I talk about cheap fake brass. I talk about like cheap percussion that doesn't sound very good. I'm very picky about production because these things bother me. I wish they didn't, but usually if there is something going on that it sounds cheap or manufactured or like I guess not authentic to what would fit in the song, it sounds pieced together. That usually ruins a piece of music for me, and I wish it didn't, but I'm just very sensitive to production like that. This song is a perfect example of every sample being so perfect for the song. Like, this has some of the best production instrumentally. Not necessarily the mix. I mean, the mix is fine. It's not mind-blowing or anything, but the mix is fine. It's enough. But I mean, the production in terms of the selection, I guess maybe composition would be more accurate than production. Every single synth, every single instrument, every single drum was probably either hand recorded or picked very carefully for the song. Which is, it should be the case every time, but it feels like that's a very rare thing. And Hold On has some of the best sample selection for the music that I've heard in a very long time. The song, the quality, like, those sound like real xylophones to me. through the whole song. I'm convinced that that xylophone is a real xylophone.
그리워해 너와 함께했던 시간 속에서 쌓여진 추억 주고받았던 모든 걸
There's a nice, just quick, like, I think that's a snare tap that they just took the end off of.
이루어진 뒤로 또 길을 잃고 홀로 머물러 날 기다리며 I won't make you wait too long 많은 계절이지
Just every single piece of this song is perfect. It's perfectly in the right place at the right time, not overused, perfectly blended with each other, perfectly balanced with the vocals. So, yeah, Hold On is incredible. Gunshot is another Song of the Year contender. Those keep piling up, but I'm serious in that I say Gunshot is one of the coolest, most dynamic pieces of K-pop that I've heard this entire year. Yeah, thank you so much for watching a stand card. Rip, yeah. Hopefully some of you enjoy that. As always, let me know in the comments section how you feel about all these songs. Do you agree with me on yeah kind of being ruined and sanitized by the auto-tune? Do you love it? Maybe it's your favorite. Maybe you hate Hold On. Maybe you hate Gunshot. Let me know in the comment section below. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. And please remember to stay newbie. Thank you to all my patrons who've chosen to support me during the month of August. I'm especially grateful to my $10 patrons, Wook Book, CJ, Bob, Lucky7, Jen, Georgia Young, Daniel Rains, and CJ Monasterio.